This is the best, most durable ceramic coating that I've ever applied. It's easy to apply. You could apply it to half a car at a time before you start to level. It's very, very forgiving, very, very durable, but it does require maintenance. And in fact, as you probably saw the title of this video, every ceramic coating on the market is gonna need maintenance, and anyone who says that you don't need maintenance is lying to you and honestly setting their brand up for failure. But I wanted to talk about what proper maintenance looks like on a ceramic coated car. The vast majority of this car is ceramic coated with the Gloss Boss, except for the passenger side. It was in an accident and the whole passenger side got repainted a while back. It's time to probably apply a coating on there, but I think it just has tough as shell right now. So but I want to talk about this of like maintaining a ceramic coating, because everything in life needs maintenance. You have to maintenance the engine, the tires, the rims, the brakes, the interior, everything needs maintenance. And so when it comes to a ceramic coating, you also need to maintenance that too. And again, any brand or anyone who's saying that you don't need to maintenance your ceramic coating is kind of setting themselves up for failure. So today I'm going to show you how I maintenance my ceramic coated car. And it all starts with the Decon package, the Decon Bundle. Obviously these are my products. You could just use the Super Soaper, semi-touchless wash, hassle-free, tons of lubrication. I have a lot of videos on that. And then I also have Pure Magic Cleaner, which is my acid-based cleaner. This works for water spot removal on glass, paint, everything. It is acidic, so you have to be careful. And then of course a ceramic spray, which is tough as shell. So that's what you get in the Decon Bundle. So what I do, and the proper thing, especially in wintertime, I'm in Southern California, so I don't deal with any crazy weather, but what I like to do is I will use 2 ounces of the Super Soaper, 2 ounces of the Pure Magic Cleaner, the gallons come in concentrate, into a foam cannon, so 4 ounces total. I fill the rest of the foam cannon with water, and I will foam down the car. In fact, I'll do it as I talk to you about this. But before we do that, let's just look at the hydrophobics of the coating as the car is dirty. I'm only gonna do it on one panel because how I wash my cars, I do a dry foam method. I've done a video on that, but where traditional methods would say to rinse the car down, right now I don't want to do that. So I just want to look at hydrophobics. This is the ceramic coated side. I definitely know I didn't ceramic coat this side. I think it's just tough as shell, but let's just take a look at the door, see where we're at. Yeah, it's just tough as shell. I can tell because the hydrophobics aren't as crazy as the Gloss Boss. And this is a little clogged up. So, or clogged, or it's just dirty more than clogged. So I will take my foam cannon with 2 ounces of Pure Magic Cleaner, 2 ounces of the Super Soaper in my JJC Pro V3 foam cannon. If you don't have a foam cannon, what you can do, and I'm gonna do another video on this, is you could use a pump sprayer or a foaming pump sprayer to get foam on the car. Really the most important thing is the deionized water if you don't have that. So let's foam it up. I'm actually gonna turn this. I thought I was a horizontal foam girly, but it turns out not. I'm a vertical foam. So when it comes to maintaining a ceramic coating, or just maintenance in general, I mean, the thing is, at least for me, I'm very particular about how I like my car. So I touch my car a lot. And so when it comes to maintaining a ceramic coated car, I just like to touch my car. So my thought was, and my thinking is that I like to have a wipe-on ceramic coating like the Gloss Boss. I like to have that on my car as extra insurance. And then I touch my car. So I like to wipe it down. And so what I like to do is wipe my car down either every time or every other time, depending upon how much time I have, with tough as shell. And what that is doing is that is maintaining the ceramic coating. So Yes, I have a year claim on the Gloss Boss of 3 to 5 years. And the reason why I put 3 to 5 years on the Gloss Boss is because that is the most realistic number. That is the most realistic timeline that I noticed my customers rationally agreed with, right? But I tell all my customers, you can actually get any ceramic coating to last a lifetime. You can get a 1-year coating to last 5 years. You can get a 5-year coating to last 1 year. It's all about the maintenance. And that is maintenance, maintenance, maintenance. So washing your car with a good soap, and using tough as shell. So to explain the dry foam method as we let the soap kind of do its work on the surface of the car, of course, the benefits to all my products is they all can work in direct sun. The Super Soaper, even with Pure Magic Cleaner in it, can actually dry on the surface without any issues at all, which is a big deal for a lot of people. My background is mobile detailing, so I either had to pick products that work in the sun or got them to work in the sun. And the reason why I do the dry foam method and foam a dry car and don't rinse a dry car is I want the most concentration possible of the liquid. So the Super Soaper and Pure Magic Cleaner, I want the most concentrated form on the surface so that I could either not touch the surface at all or I can touch the surface a lot less. So my method for washing a car is to apply the foam on a dry car, let it dwell for, if I can, 5 minutes. It's a little bit cooler today. It's a January day. I'm probably gonna be able to allow this to dry for 5 whole minutes at least. I will rinse off this initial foam. Then I will foam it again while it's wet. And at that point, the second foam is when I will either go in with my contact wash, which I just like using microfiber towels, or it's just a secondary foam to get like the last remaining, 5 or 10% of dirt off the car, especially if there's a lot of buildup on the lower rockers or anything like that. But the benefit to the Decon Bundle, and the reason why I mix those, is you have the acid and acidic products working together simultaneously on the surface of the car. I'm not a big fan personally of foaming an acid like Pure Magic Cleaner directly onto the car. I feel like you can potentially damage some things, getting some browning of the tires thanks to the Super Soaper. And so my personal preference is I'm not a fan of foaming acid directly on the car. I think it could potentially set you up for some just etching and stuff that you might have to fix later. But I am a big fan of mixing the alkaline and the acid together in one foam cannon. The goal is to use about half a foam cannon for the initial foam, and then the second half of the foam cannon on that second foam. But you can see cleaning up the tires, not touching it, letting the chemical do the work. And if you have a ceramic coated car, you may not even need that second foam, which is the added benefit of having a ceramic coating. But you can see it's starting to dry, and I'm totally fine with it drying. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it, and then I'm gonna foam it again. The Gloss Boss is 4 years old on this car, but again, I do maintenance it, I do top it up, but I have not reapplied. It was a single layer, and I have not reapplied the Gloss Boss on this car at all. So single layer, 4 years old. The roof, on the other hand, I was testing out another coating, and I don't think there's anything left of it, and I haven't reapplied it. I've been a little lazy about the roof here. So the roof is a good example. This is something, I don't know if you guys can actually even see it up there, but the roof is something that I don't maintenance at all because this rack makes it tricky. I was actually testing another coating from a few years ago and I've just never really maintenanced it at all. The water's completely flat, not really beating water well at all. It's definitely something I need to reapply, either toughest shell or something like that on it, whereas the side panels are a little bit easier for me to maintain, so I do that. This back hatch was also repainted because the back bumper was repainted, and so I have nothing but toughest shell on that. Like up here, this is all Gloss Boss, 4-year-old Gloss Boss that's been maintained with toughest shell. Same with the hood as well. The hood, same thing, 4-year-old Gloss Boss. And here's the problem when a brand or a detailer recommends no maintenance. I remember when ceramic coatings, excuse me, first came out, you know, the kind of marketing spin was that you didn't need to do maintenance on them. You didn't need to do anything. And it's like, why do we, as car people who are probably in the weeds so much that we want to get our car ceramic coated, we're in the weeds that much, how unlikely is it that we will actually never touch our car? Not very likely at all. So the key is, how do we make it super easy when it's time to, you know, if we do want to touch our car, if we do want to add a product to maintain it, which you absolutely should, that product needs to be super, super easy to use. That is exactly why I developed the products that I developed, is they are easy to use, easy to maintain your ceramic coating. You can see the hydrophobics on this side, how the water is kind of sheeting. I haven't done a contact wash, so this could be a little bit clogged up, but the water's still, there's still some protection there. It's just not as good as a full-blown wipe-on ceramic coating, but this I'm not worried about at all because I know that there's still protection there. There's still protection on the surface. The first thing to go are hydrophobics. So, but in order to restore those hydrophobics, I will just simply take my toughest shell when I'm ready. I will take my toughest shell. We'll use an orange. I like to use these orange towels as wash towels. But you know, as I'm either drying the surface, you could use it wet. A few sprays of toughest shell on the surface, and you could dry the car down. Then it's instantly going to make this surface hydrophobic again. That was a sloppy way of doing it. How I would actually recommend doing it is drying the whole car first and then wiping the car down with toughest shell. But the point of this video is to show you that maintenance can be extremely easy. Hydrophobics are the first thing to go. Okay, and you can totally restore the hydrophobics right back. Okay, be no big deal. Easy maintenance products. That's the trick, right? That's what we're going after. So the number one mistake that people make, whether that's a brand, whether that's a detailer, is to think, look at that, hydrophobics came right back, and that was a sloppy application job. But that's how easy the products are. Good contact, water contact angle, all that. But the big mistake that brands make is recommending or saying that you don't need to do any maintenance. So I'm going to do another foam, wash this car down, I'm going to dry it, and I'll show you how easy it is to apply toughest shell. All right, so this is the money part of the maintenance for a ceramic coating surface. car. So you can see everything's still dripping a little bit. You have drips here, and thank you, on command. A drip from the mirror, even though I already used the Ryobi blower to blow dry most of the car. Also up here, we have drips from the rack that endlessly drip, right? Like this. So this is where I think to myself of like, well, I know I use deionized water. This is not gonna water spot. However, I wanna clean this up. I'm a detailer, I'm detail oriented. So that's where I just take toughest shell and I literally maintenance the ceramic coating as easy as this. Toughest shell, a softer than soft microfiber, 1 spray per panel, rub it in, flip the towel if you need to, bada bing, bada boom, maintenanced and protected. Now you could do this every time you wash the car. You could do this once a month to wash the car, but literally 1 spray per panel. You're gonna get that water drip, rub it in, be done. You don't have to overthink it. And the best part is this is the shaded side, but if you wanted to, again, all my products work in direct sun. So 1 spray on the fender, rub it in, and maintenance your ceramic coating. And this is gonna look amazing, right? So not only I wipe down the car for 2 reasons, the drips, but also I like shine and gloss. I just do. I'm gonna shine up my tires with all dressed up. I like the paint shiny. I like the windows looking good. I like everything looking good, right? So for me to go around the whole car and spend, I don't know, 2.5, 3 minutes wiping it down with toughest shell is not that big of a deal. I'm in direct sun. I wanna get these anyway. If I'm just gonna use a dry towel, and with toughest shell, you can wipe down the window too and not getting any streaks. It looks beautiful. Again, 1 spray, okay? So the number 1 mistake is that people aren't doing this, and it's such a simple thing to do, especially when you have high quality products to maintenance it. So this is not to say that the Gloss Boss isn't good. It's not worth the hassle. It's not worth any of that. I like a shiny, slick surface, and for 2 extra minutes of work, I can go around my whole entire car and protect it. Gotta do the roof, okay? But I could go around my whole entire car and protect it and make it look really good. Why wouldn't I do that, right? So again, it starts out with the Decon Bundle, which is gonna give you everything you need except for if you want some softer than soft microfiber towels. But the Decon Bundle, even if you just use a Super Soaper by itself, plenty fine. Pure Magic Cleaner is just gonna boost it more. Toughest Shell is gonna be your maintenance protectant spray. Applies like a quick detail spray. Again, the car looks phenomenal, squeaky clean, maintenance coating, good to go. And if you do this maintenance routine, any coating that you apply, I don't care what coating it is. Well, I should put an asterisk and say most coatings, a quality coating, how about that? Any quality ceramic coating is going to last way longer than the brand's claims because you're maintaining it and you're making it look good. You're adding a topper to the protection layer. You're using the ceramic coating as your base layer of protection, and it's gonna make everything last way longer. So maintenance your ceramic coating. That's the number 1 tip I can give you. That's the number 1 mistake most people make. That's the number 1 mistake brands fail to mention, and me as a brand owner, I want to make sure that I'm giving clear, accurate, and concise information and then showing you how to do it. So of course I will link all my Jimbo's products down below. They're also on Amazon as well. But whether you use the Jimbo's products or you use any other product line, regardless of what that manufacturer says about not maintaining their coating, pick a simple product that makes it easy for you to maintain and keep your coating lasting, looking really good, really long, and I hope more brands will recommend that. I know information is very confusing out there, but that is the best thing that I've noticed in the real world and using my products even in direct sun. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.